And the day has come. Spoiler alert, we've had a chance to cook on the Solo Steelfire for the last 30 days or so. And I gotta tell you, it is literally one of the best griddles we've cooked on. And it has a fantastic low, perfect even heating. Diving right into it, the cat is out of the bag. I have teamed up with Solo. This will be a sponsored video. Thank you, Solo, for sponsoring this video. That being said, I've had this bad boy for about a month and I have used it a ton. Why is that important? Because now I can come to you guys with all these goods and bads about the griddle with true experience, whether the video is sponsored or not. Yes, of course, you've heard of Solo Stove, right? They're the smokeless fire pits and, of course, the pizza oven. But now they've entered the griddle market, and boy, did they nail it. I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's a sponsored video. Let me tell you something. We've created like an atmosphere of trust, not only on this channel, our other channel, and our Facebook group. It's a community built on the ideas and passions and concerns and questions that you guys have. You guys will post the pictures, so we see them all the time. And the great thing about this opportunity is, you guys know, I would never agree to bring you something unless I'm truly passionate or truly understand the product or really believe in the product, especially on a sponsored video. And this is one of them. My last month with this griddle has been exceptional. As always, you guys know how I like to do my reviews. We're starting from the ground up. Let's get into it. 4 locking caster swivel wheels. Check mark as a plus for me because you guys know that we move our stuff a ton. So super easy to move around. So what they've done is not only help to reduce cost, but the overall look just be a little bit different. They've created a fabric. It's got bands that you put together and it's got this fabric here. I'm a little skeptical. Maybe if you guys have this outside, I've voiced my concerns. Like if you guys have it outside and it rains, what happens if mud and stuff splatters on it or even grease? We haven't got to that part yet. Ultimately, it's not that big of a deal. It means absolutely nothing to the stand. It's more for aesthetics. Ooh, need to clean the grease trap out. Told you I've been using it a lot. Oh, I'll have to clean that bad boy out. So that's your grease trap. Sits in there just as you see it. There's no grease cups or anything like that, which I kind of like because I get tired of spending that money and using those grease traps. I just clean it out and it should be good to go. Same thing with this. I would be cautioning you, there's no doubt that since the hot grease hits this, if you want to clean it out while the griddle's hot, this is going to be extremely hot. So just caution to the wind on that one. Both side tables fold and lock. One unique design, as you can see right here, they kind of match their system with their Solo stove with the holes. They did that as well on the side tables. I don't think it's a good or a bad. I would be concerned that if you did have food spill on there, it's a lot of cleaning up because you have to clean in the holes and all that stuff. But typically we set a tray out and I haven't had that problem. It hasn't affected us one way or the other. Showing how easy it is to move. The good thing about this is there's the back. Super easy access to the tank. I love that. You can see right here we have a hinge hood and we have holes in the hood. Spoiler alert. Talking back and forth with Solo, you can use the hood or the lid while your griddle is in operation. That's absolutely fantastic news. I know a lot of times we get into these and we kind of feel like it's a lost idea. You have it, but the only reason why you have it is protect it. Why not have it and use it? Now you can. It's a 2-burner system, high, medium, and low. It automatically ignites. So you don't have to worry about the batteries or electric or anything like that. So here we go. Here's the gut. Super excited about it. Oh man, that plate is heavy. This is what's considered their new design. So far, I've been absolutely ecstatic about it. You see right here, you basically got double burners going in the middle, become all wheel on the outside and in the middle. What it does is create one of the most even griddles that we've ever cooked on. It's extremely hard to tell by your temperature guns because this is stainless versus cast iron. Just so you know, on stainless, you can't use a temp gun because it reflects differently. However, you guys know that we're gonna do the bread test. And like I said, I've cooked on it a ton. Absolute enjoyment to cook on. I can't wait to show you the videos that we've done and the videos that we're gonna do today. Stainless steel. This is considered commercial grade, and I happen to absolutely agree with them. Not only do I agree with them, it's been super fun to deal with. One, or I guess there's a bunch of reasons. One, I feel like the food very rarely sticks. Like it's not even sticking to the stainless steel. And if you guys have ever dealt with stainless steel, especially inside the house, sometimes it could be a nightmare. For some reason, this thing is just, it's just easy to use. The bacon slides on it, the egg slides on it. Like I said, we've done tons of stuff on here. The steaks, the rice, you name it. Now that the lid's on there, I gotta tell you, it has been a blast, not only to use, but to clean. So let's start with the cooking. It is so far extremely user-friendly to use. Way much more than anticipated. I don't have near the problems out of this as I would a brand new stainless steel pan that goes on top of your stove. Food seems to come off of this extremely easy. Temperatures can fluctuate. You know, you can do like a low and a high. The bleed over is a little bit different because the way that it's set up, but there's, you know, basically edge to edge even heating, which is something I prefer because I like to control the temps. Extremely fast. I think they say it's like 35% faster to heat up, and it does a fantastic job. Especially you can lower that lid and speed up the process a little bit more. Not going to spend a lot of time on it, but you guys know my infamous bread test. And if you can peek through there, I don't know if we can actually see it on camera.
I see a little bit, yep.
Yep. You can actually see your flames coming on. Let me take this off real quick. Before it gets hot. It's already getting hot. The good thing about this temperature control is it's extremely hard to see it on stainless steel, but this is on low and it's barely even on. And this is on high, and you can see how much more aggressive the flames are. That means a lot because it shows you that there's a different pressure coming through there. That's how you truly get your two-zone system. A lot of griddles we've done, you turn it to low and high, and there's not much flame difference, which is why there's not much difference in the temperatures.
Now this is round.
I'm not going to be cutting the bread and all that other shenanigans. You guys get the idea. While our bread's cooking, I just want to quickly mention their point of view is, since it's like a commercial grade style, this is really meant for more of a built-in quality or a tabletop. I asked if I could use it on the stand because I feel like with all the griddles that we use, I always preach about the 4 wheels being able to move and all that other stuff. So I want to highlight that a little bit more. The legs unscrew super easy. There's just 4 screws holding it to the base, and then they can adjust. Now this is transportable, and I want to take it somewhere because I like it that much. Once you take the actual stainless steel plate off of it, which I encourage you anytime you move a griddle off your or out of your area, to remove the plate because the plate is so heavy, whether it be cast iron or stainless steel. But once you do that, it's actually lightweight, and you don't have the side tables or nothing. You just have this. And I gotta tell you, not only is it lightweight, it just makes you want to take it somewhere. And I think it would be like a crowd pleaser, whether it be in the mountains, tailgating, movie night, weekends, you know, like whatever. I'm excited to take it somewhere because I do feel like it gives credence to the idea of it. So tabletop is probably more common, but I did want to show you guys the stand because it's going to stay on my stand. But taking it somewhere is definitely something in the future. It's been like 13 minutes, and what you're going to see is, oh, it's not even on, which proves how low it can go. And you guys know that I'm a big believer in low. Look at that. Nothing burning in the middle, all the way to the edge. Look at that. Look at that. You know how many griddles we've done over the last 4 years where you turn on low and 10 minutes later, the middle is black? And people say, oh, you just got to learn to cook around it. Well, this...
This is the first time we've done the bread test, too. It looks good.
That might be from the heat coming up from the hole.
From the grease trap.
Yeah. So you tell me. I know what you're thinking. Oh, it should be dark. No, this is on low. This thing can handle low. It's even heating. I'm telling you right now, sponsored or not, it's up there. It's up there. I turned this side of the griddle on high because hopefully you can see the effect that what we think's going to happen. This one's going to stay on low. This one's on high. We'll give it a few minutes. You have to understand the thought process behind this, okay? So this is on high. This is on low. We've let it sit on here quite a long time. And you can see how even the griddle is so far. And then watch this. That's what we're wanting to see. You see the difference? Yes, I understand it's burnt. But what we're showing you is there's a natural line that gets darker and darker because this side of the griddle is hotter. Look at that burnt, look at that toast on the bottom. That is what we're talking about. That was on high, that was on low. There's going to be a little bleed over. However, you can see how even it stayed, and this was hotter. Of course, it's going to look darker. This is why I'm so happy. Nice and easy steak dinner with a little steamed broccoli and butter, some sauteed mushrooms, and onions. Now you've seen the griddle on low. This is on like a medium high because we're going to sear that steak. We're going to be able to saute the vegetables on the other side, a little bit cooler temperature. This thing goes from a 0 to sear in about 7 minutes. Smoking, that means we're up to temp. Nice sear on that steak. Just a light touch of oil over here. This is our cooler side. We'll have the broccoli. For the seasonings, a little salt, pepper, garlic, and butter. And we add a little water to the broccoli for a little steam action. A little butter. Kind of dome it just like that. It don't matter if it's off the griddle. It'll never matter. Woo.
Does this take you back to your commercial kitchen days, honey?
Feels a lot more like it. Look, this stuff's so soft right here because it's on low. Look at that butter. Barely even melting. Barely even melting. Or if you wanted to, of course, it's a little bit different now. You got to remember, if you put a lid on this and close it, and this is on a high and this is on a low, you have to understand now you're blending temps, right? It's a little bit different, but we can do that. Move this over to the off side so that can continue to cook. I don't know what you guys call them. We call them grainy weenies, but I'll use a grainy weenie on here once it's cooler. And this stuff comes off like, I mean, just no effort at all. Save a little of that butter, those natural pan juices, as soon as it comes off the griddle. Just like that, steamed broccoli, sauteed mushrooms, onions. The broccoli's good. What are you doing, going in a bite for the steak? Go ahead. I know one thing, a lot of people right now, you can just read the comments just about on every single video that we post. What about seasoning? What about cleaning? I'm starting to get rust spots. I bet in the last week, we got 5 different emails just in the last week. Different griddles, different rust problems, and I'm trying to diagnose and help and fix. So one good thing about this, help love. Once I clean it, I'll set off to the side, rotate through other stuff, and I don't have to worry about it at all.
You gave me a giant bite.
Just like that, your griddle top is clean. Close the hood and you're ready to go for the next day. Now, it does take probably, if you do a hard cook, a little bit longer to clean if you're worried about that stainless steel, but the trade-offs are you don't have to season it or oil it or anything like that. Just leave it alone. On a rolled steel, you can get away with like a little bit of dirtiness here, a little bit of oil there, because obviously it needs the oil for protection. So a little time here saved versus a little time there, frustration because of rust. This outperforms it 10 to 1. With that being said, that's the review. That is the our synopsis of a fantastic griddle. I would not be ashamed, embarrassed, or anything to come to you straight from the heart and say, I love it. Like, you guys know my favorite griddle so far. I've been open and honest about it. And if this is not 1A, then it's definitely like 1B. Like, it's in a category by itself. I think I am looking forward to using it for more and more things. I want to take it tailgating, because I have an opportunity this summer or this fall to take it tailgating. Looking forward to that. And just overall, just impressed by the whole unit. If you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, I'm sure I'll hear from you. I'm sure. There's a join button down below to a membership program. We thank each and every one of you for taking time for doing so. Check us out on Instagram, check us out on Facebook. Last but not least, thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share with your friends. Peace. Welcome to the back deck, my friend.
Now we have to get us one of those solo stoves, you know?
Have you seen their new coolers? The ones that blow cold air towards you.
That'd be useful today.
I could do.